Hi, I'm Chris Berman. Ahead on ESPN, the guy that's really arrived as an elite back in the NFL, Deuce McAllister. Over 2,000 yards from scrimmage last year. Deuce will be on the loose today. New Orleans, Atlanta, now! He arrived.
Well, the fans definitely look pumped up and ready for today's game. Hi there, I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to the Georgia Dome. Covering today's game with me is my buddy, Peter O'Keefe. Peter, there is an air of desperation here that you can just feel.
Well, that happens when a team is facing elimination from the playoffs. No, this game is a must-win. I expect them to play their hearts out today, and it should make for one heck of an exciting game.
And now let's go down to the coin toss.
Tails.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Feely boots the opening kickoff. Henderson decides to take it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 19.
Devery Henderson took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Saints will start this drive at their own 19-yard line.
Goal 16. Goal 16.
This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete. Peter, unfortunately, we've had some players banged up so far.
Unfortunately so. As we can see here, we've got the injuries that have accrued over the season, and let me tell you, each one of these guys was hard to lose. Injuries are a fact of life in the NFL. You have to push on and field the best team possible. Jason Webster never gave his assignment any wiggle room and was able to prevent a completion. You know, it's all about blanket coverage, and that, my friends, is exactly what we saw back there.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Brooks zips it to the left sideline, and it's intercepted. Tackled at the 19.
Jason Webster shows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Falcons are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 19-yard line. Rodgers tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Derek Rodgers came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
The defense stood up to that play and shuts down what would be a minimal gain anyway. It'll be second down.
And bunch of receivers out there. Defense is expecting that, and they're going to nickel.
Then makes the throw after the play-action fake, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Jason Kraft swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Price goes in motion. The receiver in forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Michael Vick ruined a double coverage and is lucky to just have an incompletion. You know, have you ever seen a coach do an antacid commercial? It's because of quarterbacks doing stuff like that.
Now he is old for his last 3 passes. And, you know, you can tell he's starting to get frustrated.
All he needs to do is calm down and make the throw.
They take the lead.
Jay Feely gets the field goal, but watch how close the ball gets to the upright. Man, a few more inches and he'd have made the highlight reel. Not the way he would have wanted to, though.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Feely booms a beauty here. Henderson decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 24.
Devery Henderson got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Saints stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 24-yard line. Horn goes in motion. Brooks throws a bullet here, and it's complete at the 45. Eventually tackled at the 48. 1st down.
Boo Williams has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about staking your turf.
And Peter, my boy, he is not known for his route running, but I'll tell you, that pattern was about as precise as they come.
You better run your route with hairpin accuracy up against that D. Normally, they would have shut that down.
1st down with the tight end right. Horn didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Joe Horn found a spot in the middle on that last play, but couldn't connect with the ball. No catch.
Potential for a quick 1st down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. It's a good call.
That'll bring up 2nd down. Brooks unloads this one to the left, and it's intercepted. Dragged down at the 40.
Aaron Brooks was under fire in the backfield back there. I think that rushed him into throwing a bad pass for the interception.
Another interception for his season stats that I'm sure he's not going to want to look at.
No, not now, and not even 10 years from now.
The Falcons offense will start this drive at their 40-yard line. Dunn carries this one off to the right and heads upfield. Down hard at the 37. That will bring up 1st down.
Ward Dunn has a great offensive line in front of him. They made that play happen. Yep, those blockers opened up the hole for him. A huge game.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a 1st down. 1st down, 2 wideouts on the field. Dunn gets the ball again and runs into traffic. Rodgers penetrates and stops that back at the 38.
Derek Rodgers targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. Dunn chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up 3rd down.
We almost got him, baby. Just stand up. All 34-yard.
Well, Dan, we got an empty backfield, 5 receivers, and the defense is in their dime. Let's watch.
Price goes in motion. Vick throws this on a rope, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Jason Kraft got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be fourth down. Moore gets ready to punt this away. Moore gets the snap and kicks what will be a short one. Ambrose fair catches it at the 12. The Saints offense has taken the field, and they have been having a very tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity here as they start off at their own 13-yard line. Brooks fires this one over the middle, and it's intercepted. Tackled at the 23.
Brian Scott benefits from a huge error on the receiver's part. The ball gets dropped, and he's there to scoop it up. But I don't think he's going to give it back.
That's their third interception of the game. And, Peter, the D is homing in on the passing game.
Yeah, tough play. I love it.
The Falcons have an extremely short field ahead of them as they will start this drive at the 23-yard line. Dunn has his number called on first down and rambles for about 5.
Okay, guys, we've covered this before. You know the plan. You know what to do. Stick to the plan.
Second down, one man back. Todd sacks him way back at the 24-yard line.
Cedric Hodge goes in unblocked and nails him to the ground. The O-line should be embarrassed. Watch this. Oh, yeah, sacks don't get much easier than that.
They forced that one backwards, and that's going to make this third down that much harder.
Yeah, they also make it easier on themselves by wiping out all of the potential short yardage plays they might face.
Third and long. Price grabs the fastball over the middle, and he will be well short of the markers. That will bring up fourth down.
Jonathan Sullivan made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They allow a little there, but they do force a fourth down.
Way to attack the ball.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Feely kicks from 36 yards out, and it's good.
Jay Feely has no problem getting this one between the sticks for 3. Oh, he was so close. He could have made that if he was wearing wooden clogs.
Well, unfortunately, I have a feeling we'll never know for sure. They'll take the 3 points, but they were hoping for 7.
But that's the second time today they get close only to have to bring in the kicker.
Feely rockets this one deep. Henderson decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 18.
Devery Henderson took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Saints were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 18-yard line. Picks up about 2, and that brings up second down.
Watch the counter. Watch the counter. Counter.
Ball Saints, 20 yards.
Lucy. Go back.
Grabs the bullet and picks up 4 on the play.
Aaron Brooks has had difficulties, to say the least, and now he's second-guessing everything he's thrown. Terrible day. So far, he's struggled to get
28 yards and 3 interceptions.
Third down, both tight ends left. Brooks zings it to the right side, and it's caught at the 35, and he's stopped right there. It will be first down.
Falcons, stop him.
And that'll do it for quarter number one. The Falcons are out in front, 6-0.
That first quarter, I'm just warming up. Straight grip, Liz, down, high,
Draft tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Chris Draft managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
They're going
Second down and 10. Ball Saints, 36 yards line.
Johnson gets the sack at the 33.
Ellis Johnson does a great job stopping the quarterback cold in the backfield.
They lose a couple of yards, but it's the feeling of dropping the quarterback that matters.
Right, it's so important to stop and appreciate the little things, like a flower or a rainbow or a tortured face on a quarterback, for crying out loud.
That's his 5th sack on the season, Peter.
He can get in there. The numbers
Henderson falls in the pass and is at the 50. Hunted down at the 44. It will be first down.
Devery Henderson makes the catch here with 3 defenders on his tail. I'll tell you, I was not expecting that pass at all. I wonder if he knew it was coming.
Yeah, Peter, I think you could argue that that throw probably should never have been made. It was very risky, but it did work out.
Yeah, it's all about staying focused and believing in your teammates.
3rd and long, and they get the big play to convert. What do you think of that?
I love it. That's what football is all about, making the big plays when you need to, and you can't coach that.
Gash punches this one left of center and maybe picks up one on the play.
Sam Gash
Had some blocking help on that last one, but he was still left with nowhere to go.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Horn grabs the rope right side, and he's looking for room. Finally gets out of bounds at the 9. It'll be first and goal.
Joe Horn went to town on that baby, gets yards, gets the first, and eventually gets out of bounds.
What a play. A massive pickup and an obvious first down, Peter.
They weren't thinking first down as much as they were thinking touchdown on that baby.
First down, 2 receivers to the left. McAllister takes it for his second carry and chews up about 4 on the play.
Okay, fellas, we went over this all week in practice. Now we're going to get it this time. Now we're going to go just like it is. We're going to execute, we're going to stay strong, and we're going to get to the spots we need to. Okay, fellas?
Hand on the ball, get your hand on the ball. Ball 5. Larry, down. Open 3.
McAllister gains 3 yards, and that brings up 3rd down.
Triple threat. Oh, out there, Dan. Good pass. And he can throw it back and quality receivers to boot.
Graff tackles him behind the line of scrimmage. That will bring up 4th and goal.
Chris Draft was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. Carney from 19 yards, and it's through the uprights.
Oh, yeah, baby. Woo. All day, yeah, baby.
John Carney has little trouble pooching this one through. Let's see it again. Yep, he knows that you aren't allowed to miss many of those in this league.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Carney kicks this one away. Duckett fields it all the way back at the 3. Tackled at the 21.
T.J. Duckett tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
Falcons have been locked in a defensive struggle so far. They will start this drive at their own 21-yard line. Price goes in motion. Dunn picks up about 2, and that will bring up second down.
Okay, what's the plan? Okay, let's go.
You better use those feet to scramble, Vic, because you ain't gonna get no time in that pocket. Single back! Single back! I see 3! I see 3! Check him, check him, check him! Goal 52! Goal 52!
Vic throws a heater, and it's off. Incomplete.
Jay Bellamy had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
That play would have set up a manageable 3rd and short.
But instead, they forced the incompletion. That's how the D is supposed to play.
3rd down and 5 wide receivers take the field. Jenkins goes in motion. White mishandles this one and drops it incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Des White had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
Peter, in 3rd down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, 3rd is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Moore lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Moore gets the ball and pummels this one deep. Ambrose fields the deep punt at the 30. Stopped at the 35.
Ashley Ambrose got pinned deep by a beauty of a kick there, and by the time he looked up, there was nowhere to go.
The Saints offense comes out and has an opportunity to tie it before halftime. They'll start at their 35-yard line. Gash picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up 2nd down. And as far as tackles go, this was a pretty good one. He had this one lined up from the get-go.
Well, you kids at home, if you're thinking about playing D, pay attention. That's exactly what you want to do.
Horn goes in motion. Brooks zips it to the left sideline, and this one is incomplete.
Aaron Brooks is really struggling out there today. As you can see by the numbers, it's all bad. Up to now, he's got
97 yards and 3 interceptions.
Third down and 4 wideouts in the game. Scott puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Todd McBride closed in from the zone and forced the incompletion.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Berger lines up for the punt. Berger takes the snap and punts it away. Beasley catches it at the 27. Tackled at the 30.
Aaron Beasley didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Falcons offense takes the field with the clock at 22. Price goes in motion. Thomas puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete.
Fred Thomas had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
The defense stood up to that play and shuts down what would be a minimal gain anyway. It'll be second down.
Racer. Go back.
Dunn carries it for the sixth time and gains about 3 yards.
with the tackle.
Third down, 6 yards to go. Whips down the lob, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Fearless Price had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
And Peter, that play doesn't get off the ground unless he runs a very precise route.
And he had to beat his man. Couple of the best banging heads there.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Falcons with a small lead, 6-3. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our first half by the numbers, and I tell you, first downs have been the story here. The Saints should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Jason Webster would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. On 3 plays, J.C. Feely would be called upon for the field goal try, and he'd come through. Connect on the field goal. Saints later on in the first, Saints behind by 3. Keith Brookings shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The Falcons have it off an interception. Work well done on the carry here as they work the ground game. This is a nice run. Falcons winning 3-0. Brian Scott is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. After driving 4 yards on 3 plays, J.C. Feely is called upon to attempt the field goal. This one, good. Connect on their second field goal. The Saints answering right back. Saints trailing by 6. Joe Little Bighorn found a soft spot on the defense and it worked to his advantage. They climb back into the game, now down by 3. Falcons creeping up on the end of the half. Michael Vick would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Falcons are holding on to a lead, 6-3. Today's halftime hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far. Joe Little Bighorn has played like a man possessed. And now let's return to the second half with Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe.
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Falcons will receive to start the second half, and they currently enjoy a small lead, 6-3. Now let's get to the game. Carney kicks it, and the second half has now started. Duckett fields the second half kickoff at the 3. Dragged down at the 25. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. All these numbers point to one thing, Dan, a defensive struggle. They can't get complacent. A single score will change the whole complexion of the game.
Susie Culver is down on the field and has some information for us. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. Head coach Jim Mora told me during the half that he's pretty content with their overall execution. They've done an excellent job of stopping the run in the first half, as we've seen. Unfortunately, they've allowed some big pass plays. We'll see whether they can alter their coverage or their blitz packages in the second half. Dan, back to you.
Thanks, Susie. Jenkins snags the dart right sideline, and that's good for 6.
Michael Vick had no trouble zinging that one past the secondary. That was one heck of a throw.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Second down, just a single receiver on the field.
Let's go, defense. Let's make a stand. Single back. Single back. Check three. Down.
Dunn chews up 4 yards, and they will be just shy of the markers. 4th down.
Aaron Smith made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. Moore lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Moore takes the long snap and pummels this one deep. And fields the deep punt at the 19. Tackled at the 22.
Ashley Ambrose got pinned deep by a beauty of a kick there, and by the time he looked up, there was nowhere to go.
The Saints' offense is now on the field, and except for a few big plays, they really can't be happy with their passing game up to this point. We'll see what they call on this drive as they start at their own 22-yard line. Hall hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball incomplete.
I'm bringing it. Yeah.
Hey, if you check out this replay, you'll find a few examples of how these guys earn their paycheck week in and week out, baby. And hey, there's no better way of earning a paycheck than knocking a few heads down there on the field.
Bro. Second and 10. Right up. Ball, 22-yard line. Down. Switch. Black 68. Switch. Black 68.
Brooks uncorks this to the left sideline, and the catch is made well past the markers for a 1st down.
Aaron Brooks gets it past 2 defenders on this one. What a throw! It's worth a second look. That's what you call confidence. Throwing into double coverage like that, and what accuracy to boot.
Again, a nice medium pass. He's been concentrating on those connections a lot today.
Yeah, it's a nice range. Gets you some good yards, but it's not so far out that you're not in total control of the situation.
McAllister picked up about 7, and that will bring up 2nd down. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Right here.
All right.
Feel this?
All right.
It hurts.
Right there. Oh, it's gonna be all right, man. You're gonna be all right. Let's go,
Let me help you.
Come on.
Come on.
You gotta get. Come on.
I need
you gotta get back to the house.
Come on, let's go. You gonna be all right to play?
Second down, and they line up with 3 tight ends. Hall tackles in behind the line of scrimmage.
Corey Hall was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That will be his 4th tackle, and he's hitting hard out there in the secondary.
Well, he's making them think twice before going his direction.
McAllister gets the handoff, and he gets taken down well short of the markers. It'll be 4th down. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you. Berger lines up for the punt. Berger gets the snap and punts it away. Beasley takes it at the 12. Stopped at the 14.
Aaron Beasley got pinned deep by a beauty of a kick there, and by the time he looked up, there was nowhere to go.
The Falcons have a long field ahead of them and start this drive back at their own 14-yard line. Dunn will get the carry on 1st down and gets past the line. Brought down at the 17.
Warrick Dunn has got a bunch of carries, and you can see by his chart here how his running performance breaks down. Mostly to the outside, and it's working okay, although I'd like to see him mix it up a little bit more. So far, he's got 43 yards on 9 carries.
Second and 7. Larry. Ball, 17-yard line.
Price goes in motion. Dunn picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Work done. Use the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down.
Liz. Check man. Flag, strong trip. Flag, strong trip. Blue 56.
This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Jay Bellamy was able to force the incompletion back there. He stuck very close on that seam.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be fourth down. Moore lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Moore takes the long snap and pummels this one deep. Ambrose fields the deep punt at the 35. Tackled at the 46.
Ashley Ambrose returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
The Saints have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their 46-yard line. McAllister carries it past scrimmage and chews up about 4 on the play. Draft had to leave the field earlier in the game, and now Susie Kalber has a report. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. I got in touch with the team doctor, and apparently he's pulled a muscle in his lower back. They're icing it a bit right now, but it looks like he should be ready to come back in soon. Back to you, guys.
Thanks, Susie. McAllister gets the ball on second down and picks up a couple.
Deuce McAllister got some help on that one in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make a play out of it.
Third down with the tight end right. Horn goes in motion. Beasley puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete. That will bring up fourth down. Berger lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Berger gets the ball and punts it away. Beasley fields the punt at the 14. Dragged down at the 17.
Aaron Beasley fielded the ball, and although he was dropped pretty quickly, that terrible kick gives him some good field position.
The Falcons send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 17-yard line. Dunn is at the 30, 45, 35, 20, 10, 5, touchdown! Touchdown, Falcons!
Work done. Finds the hole on this one and gains some good yardage. Wow, great blocking on that play.
He gets the TD and a little congratulations from his teammates.
It's well deserved, Dan. Oh, look at those numbers. That's how to get it done on the ground.
Now the point after, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Feely rockets this one deep. Henderson decides to take it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 18.
Devery Henderson took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Saints haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 18-yard line. Callister carries this off his left tackle and gains about 3 yards.
Number 36 with the tackle.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Falcons enjoying the lead 13-3. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Pathon goes in motion. Williams didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. Scott was shaken up earlier, and I hear Susie Culber has a report for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. I just talked to the trainers. They said his forearm is in quite a bit of pain. They're looking at him right now. He seems to be in serious pain. The official word on his return, doubtful. Back to you.
Thanks, Susie. Brooks just rifles this one, and it's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Chris Draft got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read there.
This one falls incomplete, and they will turn the ball over on down.
Joe Horn had an opportunity to make a huge play here. He's on a fly route streaking down the field, but he couldn't get the ball to make the play. That's a tough break.
That was some aggressive play calling that deep in their own territory, and it may have cost them dearly.
I just don't see how they were in 4-down mode there, especially at their end of the football field. That's a bad call.
Price goes in motion. Dunn loses one on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Cedric Hodge targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his 2nd tackle so far.
Look at the numbers generated on the ground. That is impressive.
Dunn gets the call again and heads left. Tackled at the 22.
Fred Thomas with the tackle. Somebody! Third and 11. Ball 22-yard line. Rhino! Empty! 81 is mine! I got 86.
Thomas sacks him back at the 24-yard line. It'll be 4th down.
Fred Thomas got through with ease and brought the quarterback down back there. Good, clean sack.
They stand tall and force a loss of yardage there. That's going to bring up a difficult 4th and long. 4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Feely with the 41-yard attempt, and it's up through the goalpost. Good.
Jay Feely gets the field goal, but watch how close the ball gets to the upright. Man, a few more inches and he'd have made the highlight reel. Not the way he would have wanted to, though.
That's his 3rd field goal of the day, and giving your team 9 points is nothing to sneeze at.
Well, unless those 9 points are covered by pollen.
Watch it.
Sorry, that makes no sense.
All right. There's the signal, and we're ready. Feely kicks it off. Henderson fields the kickoff at the 1. Tackled at the 20. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, the turnover column has the grim news, in my opinion. If you want to win, you have to hold on to the ball. Devery Henderson
Tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Saints were stopped on 4th down last time out. We'll see what happens as they start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Horn catches it in the flat and picks up maybe a yard.
Aaron Brooks has found limited success in the passing game so far, Dan, and he just can't seem to get into a rhythm out there. I'd say he's not very pleased with his performance. So far, he's got
114 yards and 3 interceptions.
Second down from the I. Brooks rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
D'Angelo Hall managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
nice, aggressive D.
Gets the sack way back at the 15. 4th down coming up.
They've decided to go for it, and I got to tell you, unless they pull off a miracle here, they're really going to put their defense in a tight spot.
Brooks floats this one up to the right sideline, and they somehow get the first off a big 4th and long. 1st down, 1 man back. This one will fall incomplete. It looks like, yeah, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
You all right? You gonna be all right? Check this out. Yeah, that's pretty good. Right here. All right? Feel this? All right? It hurts. Right there, right there. Oh, you're gonna be all right, man. You're gonna be all right. Let me help you. Come on. You gotta get back to us. You gonna be all right to play? I got it. Don't worry.
Pass interference, number 21, defense. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul.
D'Angelo Hall manhandled that receiver back there like a puppy playing with a chew toy, Dan, and he rightly got slapped with defensive pass interference.
Brooks airs this one to the left sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
D'Angelo Hall managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
You know, as a team, they are batting down passes left and right. That is their 6th so far.
Wow, great anticipation of the pass.
McAllister catches it in the flat, and that's good for a gain of 5.
Bruce McAllister made the catch without any challenge from the defense, and he took advantage of it.
That is only his first catch of the game, believe it or not, and it took all the way into the 4th quarter to get it. Pretty unusual to not call his name for this long.
It is, and he's surprised it took this long as well. He loves to see the ball coming his way.
3rd down, and this is the 7th play of the drive. Brooks zings it to the right side, and they get the first on 3rd and long. Hall makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion.
D'Angelo Hall
Came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
2nd down coming up. Brooks tips it to the left sideline, and it's good for a gain of 8. Smith was shaken up earlier, and I hear Susie Culber has a report for us. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. I managed to get a word with the team doctors. They said he's suffering from a hyperextended elbow. They're trying to find a brace that will mitigate the pain, but nothing seems to be working. They're listing his return as doubtful. Dan?
As always, we'll hope for the best up here in the booth. Thank you, Susan. Third down from the shotgun. Catches the heater left side. The Saints take their first timeout. First down, the clock is stopped at 1:55. Brooks floats it to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Dietrich Pruitt came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Another batted ball, and they have been attacking the pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. You know, why simply defend the pass when you can obliterate it?
Henderson didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Aaron Brooks threw an incomplete pass there. You know, maybe that's lucky since there were two defenders in that zone.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be third down. Brooks rifles one straight to the end zone, and it's tipped. Incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
D'Angelo Hall came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That's his third batted ball, and he is doing his part, that is for sure.
Nice to see aggressive D like that, Dan.
Bourne can't hold on to it. He was hammered, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Aaron Brooks throws this into double coverage and luckily has it fall incomplete.
Well, they don't convert on fourth down, and that will be it for them.
Yeah, chalk this one up in the L column, Dan. It's all over.
The Falcons will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 1:40. Dunn takes it for his 14th carry. The Saints will take a timeout. That's their second. Second down with a split backfield. Price goes in motion. Dunn gets the call again and rambles. The Saints take a timeout. That's their final one.
Let's go, Falcons. Let's get that first.
Third down. The clock is stopped at 1:31. Dunn picks up 6 on the play, and the clock will continue to run.
Work done. Played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
Peter, they did what they needed to do, and they squeak it past the first down line.
Yeah, you got to know where you are on the field at all times. He knew where he needed to get, and he got it.
Let's run! Let's run! Got 7! 81-5! Down! Set! Goal 52! Goal 52! Hut, hut! Hut, hut! You want some of this? You want some of this? Lead. Down! Set! Blue 13! Blue 13!
And that is going to do it for this one. The Falcons come out on top 16-3. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Okay, enjoy this one. We're going to get you next time. We're going to get you next time. Good to see you. It's all right. We'll see you.
Okay, Dan, thank you very much. And let's welcome all of you back to the studio. I'm Chris Berman here to bring you our ESPN Video Games post-game wrap-up. The Falcons stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Aaron Brooks connected with his man on this one. Work well done. Got the ball here, and it was a defensive meltdown. He's got lots of space ahead. An 83-yard touchdown for the Falcons. The Falcons, after a stop on fourth down, Falcons ahead by 10. J.C. Feely would come on and connect on the field goal try. They're now up by 13. Joe Little Bighorn is the man they look to here on a fourth down play, and he's going to deliver in a big way. And that's where we'll leave this one. Falcons win this one 16-3. Now let's talk to a player who was instrumental in their dominant running game and is our player of the game. Work well done. Was kind enough to give us a moment of his time, and he's on the field with Susie Calder. Susie?
Thank you, Chris. You really showed up today, and you helped carry your team to a nice win. What made the difference for you guys to come out triumphant today?
Man, the crowd really came out today and did a lot of screaming and yelling. And making a big play and hearing the crowd behind you, there's nothing like it in the world. I gotta give a lot of credit to the fans.
Chris, back to you.
Well, that just about does it. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time here on ESPN, celebrating 25 years as the worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. So long.